chances this morning. We might wiggle in a few light rain showers come tomorrow as well. But between now and Thursday, this is where we're really going to be ramping up the temperatures. Tomorrow could be that kink in the road as far as the cloud cover goes. But we look upward and onward towards that upper level pattern. That's where we're going to bring it to a ridge to the west, then a trough down to the eastern half of the country. And so what this means here is what's happening in the west. That's our amplified temperature trend. That's going to ease in some of those more mild temperatures between today and Thursday. So that's going to be a plus. And I showed this yesterday too, and really no change, but we're still going to be locked in now once that dip in the jet stream happens over our region. We're going to see some cooler temperatures, but now that jet stream's over us, and so that's the precip chance that could be existing in our forecast here as we just kind of draw it out between now and the next 7 days. So this is where the ridge is. Obviously, we're building up our temperatures, 50s and 60s, possibly touching to 70 somewhere in the southwest come Thursday. Friday, precip chances start to ease into our region come the northern regions. Then we go right into our Saturday and Sunday. There's the trough. There's some cooler Canadian air as a high builds. So today, no big weather makers. It's still blustery though. We have some turning up in the atmosphere, some spin there. I take that back, not really spin, just kind of some movement in the atmosphere as far as that. Then we go right to 3 p.m. We have those wind gusts right around 35 miles per hour. And so we settle to 6 o'clock. Winds are now starting to die down. So the strongest winds are really now between 4 o'clock. And so that's okay. I mean, it's not the strongest day we're getting as far as the winds, but it kind of takes away from the nice sunshine that we have in mild temps. So 40s and 50s for highs today. Tomorrow even warmer because of a high, but we're also clouding up at that point. There's a couple of rain chances that we could see in the AM hours on our Wednesday. We go to Wednesday afternoon, 50s and 60s. Then Thursday even better, but Thursday will come down temperature wise as we go into the afternoon because of a cold front as well as that weak low pressure system. So there's our favorite rain chances, I think, as we go into our Friday afternoon. And I do think it'll be mainly rain, maybe a couple of snowflakes far along the international border. But that low and the cold front keep seeping to our south. Look what's way to our south at that point. Now we head into our Saturday. I think the moisture potential is going to be limited for us. However, I think it could still start to reach now the southern half of the state, because I'm starting to see a little bit more of that northward trend. But because there's also a high pushing in cooler air combined with that moisture, it could be in the form of some light snow at that point for our Saturday and into our Sunday even more. But we turn to 1/4 of an inch or more, Krista, if you're in the northeastern half of the state. That'll be for Friday's time frame, not quite as much Saturday.
All right, like we've been saying all day, we can really use some precip. So whatever we can get, we're going to take.
Absolutely, yes, we will.
Thanks so much.